Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Hello, I'm back. This is Just Saying. Now, I just want to explain that song. I know at first, because I believe I heard it in church, and they used to do it during baptisms. I think, because I was the first to be baptized, because I was my grandfather's grandbaby. So I was the first, and I can remember that song being played. But I want to say this. It had nothing to do with the structure of that church, that song. That song came, and what brought that song to my mind is because I watched Roots yesterday. And when Kunta Kinte was caught, he did everything that the town person asked him not to do. Told all the boys, don't travel alone, don't walk by a lot of bushes by yourself, travel double with each other because the white man is here. Well, we always used to give messages through drums. So anybody that says, the Indian does that too, through drums. So we actually speak. It was through the drums, and that particular song during slavery, like when they were going through Underground Railroad and taking that journey, or any escaped slave, or my ancestors that were enslaved, I would like to say that, they would hear that song, and that song would tell them that the white man is there. Be careful. He's in the water. And in the water is the dogs. They used to have dogs on us and let the dogs go. I just don't know why we kept running. We were cooking the food. We could have demolished the whole family, the whole fort. Just dropped like flies. I don't know why we are scared to fight. There was a message on Facebook where a girl she had a gun and she was in, people are angry. So what? She did. She has a freedom to do that if she wants to. If you feel threatened, hey, it's a little bit too late. But you'll really be threatened if there's an uprising. That's when you'll be threatened for killing, and kill one elderly person. Do it. Do it. On TV. They don't want us to watch them on our cameras. If I ever see it, I'm going to make a motion picture out of it. Forget that. And they're not going to take it either. I'll find somebody else to give it to and run with it. I don't mind fighting. Anytime in my life. All my life I've had to fight. All my life I've had to fight. Girl, ain't safe in a world full of men's. What was that movie? Color Purple. Oprah Winfrey. But, yeah, I'll fight. I want to scare you. I really want to scare you because I think the plans are not good. And you won't win. You're going to pay for everything, every black person that you killed. You're going to pay for it. It's going to be, and and when you say God's going to trouble the water, God's going to trouble, make it difficult for them to get to you, but they're there. We see it. They're there. So here we running from some people that were broke, poor. White people were broke, poor, sloppy poor, poorer than anything you can ever find. The Renaissance period. They're during the Renaissance period, and they were just poor, but they were looking for a way to make money, and they found us black people that would go to slavery without beating your ass. I don't understand it, and we're still doing it. We still do it. Instead of fighting, we rather keep fighting for bills and policies, and you've been doing that for years for the same bill and policy. We went and voted a black president in, thinking that he would do something for black people, just a little, or if he could have said something. But because of his college and education and his, most of you black people approve with the fact that he did not speak up. That is the reason why we had slavery. You're not going to get rid of anything until you jack them. One house be blown up with everybody in it, or maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, maybe 100. But and let that ring a bell that you can't be hurt, and you've never been hurt for my ancestors. You've never paid for Emmett Till. You've never paid for it. The blue-eyed devil. So it's time to make them pay. And I wouldn't mind at my age, even 55. I said, oh God, could you be hit across your head? Or they taser people to death. They know how to taser people that you die. Why are all these people being tasered and then they die? I don't know. I think it's all not good. So I don't know. Hear those helicopters like crazy all around, all the time. They're scared. These people are really afraid. They're afraid of black people. When Tupac that little boy was ahead of his time. Everything he was saying was true. Oh, when they had somebody like that, or when they had the Black Panthers said that we have right to bear arms. Oh shit. They said these niggas are gonna kill us and our families. And everything connected to you. And then, then the blacks, they say, oh, the Lord is going to help. Let's pray and have a meeting at the church. And then come out of the church and get killed, like at Rosewood. None of them survived. Until this day, they say only 2 people died in that incident. 2 or 3 people. That's just disgusting to me. I don't even talk about that anymore. Let me move on to something else, because I want to let you know that I'm not afraid of you and anybody that needs somebody to bear arm. Whatever, let Cyprus know, because I'm ready for it, especially if they kill some other, because these people are not lawful. The Constitution, somebody said, well, we need the Constitution on News Now. I think she's a prosecutor. Are you sure? All of the people that wrote the Constitution are slave owners. 15. At least 15 of those people. That's dead. Unless you go in, take it, dismantle it, and redo it, we are not going to have those bills and policies. And they run in the church. Do you care about your kids, transitioning? And in the manner that they are? That doesn't do any good either. And we know that president didn't, he's just disgusting to me. And that's going to be forever. Somebody says you're jealous. Who said that? I'm jealous of his. They put the little girl's picture in front of me and said that I'm jealous. And you know what I thought? His big black ass. You know what I thought about him? You a fool. I'm in better shape than you. Because at least I know who the hell I am. And this is a man. These are some of these men. These people want, oh, we want peace. We don't want any fighting. We need to peace. We need to pray and love, 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 love. You get that over someone, dead body that has been killed and murdered in 2015, the same fashion and ways. And then you got black officers on the team, on the officer that's helping them. Which on Roots you saw yesterday there were African people that helped them capture. They captured them first, and then they were the ones to help capture the rest of the slaves. It's a good movie, and I'm going to watch it tonight too. I had to turn it off yesterday. Whenever someone's happy, they were happy in their village, they had order, they were just happy. And then all of a sudden, they came in and destroyed lives for at least 300 years. And when they took him, it's just something always goes through me about Kunta Kinte. But Kunta Kinte was hard-headed. I just noticed that last night. I never saw, because the man told him what not to do so you won't be caught. And he did everything. He was looking for a drum for his little brother. To some wood to make a drum, and that's when he got caught. By bushes, he was by himself, everything he wasn't supposed to do. But then when you have a message, the white men are here, kill them then. Why didn't we do that? Blow their brains out. Don't go, oh, the white man here. They started that way back before they even came to America. What is this? And the one thing about Africa, they have had taken so many people like that, but then they turn around and chop up each other with machetes. They were chopping, one movie that Don Cheadle was in, they were chopping up little children. That's evil. They think of things because they have different experiences like we do here in America. And I don't know. Whoa, I'm trying to think of a new song to sing. And one song in the church that I really liked, and I can't sing it now because people are asleep in my building and I can't really yell out, but my favorite song was, why should my heart feel lonely, and why should the shadows come? Why should my heart, oh, feel so lonely and long for heaven and home? Now this reminds me of maybe a slave sitting, taking a couple of minutes to themselves and thinking these lyrics. When Jesus is my fortress, my constant friend is He. His eye is on that little sparrow. And I know that the Spirit, it watches. Oh yes, it watches over me. And I sing because I'm happy. And I sing because I'm free. Oh, yeah, his eye, who is on that little sparrow. And I know, ooh, that the Spirit, it watches over my children, the communities. Black Lives Matter over me. Ooh, oh, yeah. That's beautiful, isn't it? I love that song. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's end it with Obama, Obama, you failed me, you failed them, your ancestors, and young children, and everyone that you did not speak up for. You did not speak up for. You should have opened your mouth. Obama. Have a good day. Ashe.